Alright guys, we're back. We're going to talk about restringing a nylon string guitar, which has got some minor differences between a steel string guitar. The first thing obviously is the nylon strings, also how it's attached to the bridge, whereas the steel strings had the bridge pins that we looked at. These are actually tied around, so I'm going to look at that, but otherwise they're essentially the same as far as how they're tuned and so forth. So we'll start by taking one off. Going back to our peg winder here. Use that, and just same as the steel string guitar, we're just going to loosen it until it gets loose enough just to get all the way off. And then we've got to take it off to the holes here. Let's pull it out. Now it's tied sort of in a knot, I guess, for lack of better words. So I'm going to have to untie that. They make nylon strings with ball ends for people who don't want to fool with that, but typically your higher quality strings are going to be tie-in. So it's good to know how to do this if you're going to play nylon string or classical guitar style. So we untie that, pull it off there. Okay, we're back. I've got all the strings off. The cleaning is essentially the same way as we do the steel string guitar. I've conditioned the fretboard, polished up the body, and we're going to start by putting on a string. Nylon strings are a little tougher. There's just more steps involved. No need to be intimidated though. It's just a few little simple steps. I'm going to start by taking the big E string. I'm going to run this part through the hole that's in the bridge. There's one for each string. And you want to get the right amount of length to get this around, as far as wraps, about 2 times around. So I've got it right here, and I'm going to wrap this around, and it's going to go under the string, part I'm holding, and you're going to do a little loop through the string. You can just do it once. I usually like to do it twice just to help keep it from slipping. And I'm going to run it through again, just like I did earlier, and just give that a good pull. Now we're going to put the string through the peg up here at the headstock, just like you're threading a needle. It's going to run the string through there, and just like the steel string, you don't need the whole string. You don't need 10 wraps around there. We're going to get about three or so wraps around should be plenty. And on some classical guitars, if you have a problem slipping, with the string slipping, you could run the string through again. Nylon strings are just a little slicker feeling than the standard steel strings, so sometimes you have to run it through the post twice. So I'm going to take it and run it through twice just to be on the safe side. And just give that a good pull so it's tight in there, and you can see I don't have a whole lot of string on there. And then we'll tune it up to pitch with the peg winder. There's the first one. All the rest follow the same procedure just like the first string. Now that we've got them all strung and got it all tuned up, don't be alarmed if you find yourself constantly tuning it for a while. It takes nylon strings twice as long really to settle in more than steel strings, so you may find yourself stretching the string a little bit more and tuning it. But once you get it in, they'll typically hold.